Question 22 says, Tim made a polygon with only one pair of parallel sides and two obtuse angles. Which term describes Tim's polygon? So they want us to tell them what kind of polygon he made. I told you yesterday, polygon is just like a word we use in math to describe a shape, any shape that has three or more sides and is not open. So let's look at the shape he made. Only one pair of parallel sides, two obtuse angles. Okay, so whatever shape he made has to have two parallel sides and two obtuse angles. Or sorry, one pair of parallel sides. Only one pair. That is important because they use that word only. So it can't have more than one pair of parallel sides. F says it's a parallelogram because there are parallel sides and the largest angle is obtuse. Well, let's look at what a parallelogram looks like. So a parallelogram would be a shape like that. There's a parallelogram. Let's check to see if that matches what he drew. They told us that whatever shape he made had only one pair of parallel sides. Just one. A parallelogram has the top and the bottom that are parallel. Does it have any more sides that are parallel? Are there any more sides to the parallelogram that are parallel? Kylie? There's no more sides on the parallelogram that are parallel that will never ever run into each other or touch? What about the left and the right? Would, would these ever run into each other? No. So a parallelogram has two pairs of parallel sides. So can that be the one that he drew? No, because they said only one pair, and this one has two. G says it's a rhombus because there are four equal sides and four obtuse angles. Okay, let's draw a rhombus and see. A rhombus looks a little bit like a diamond shape. Okay, there's a rhombus. Does a rhombus have any parallel sides? Are there any sides that would ever or would never ever touch? Kylie? There's no sides that would never touch? It has some, right? So these two sides, this side and this side. If I kept drawing those lines, no matter how long I drew them, they'd never ever touch. So it's got one. But the other side does the same thing. If I draw those lines and they go on and on forever, they would never ever touch. So this one also has two sets of parallel sides, which means it can't be my answer. H, a trapezoid. because there is because there is a pair of parallel sides and two obtuse angles. So a trapezoid kind of looks like the roof of a house. It's got a flat top, a flat bottom, and the sides are diagonal. So there's my trapezoid. Does a trapezoid have any sides that, if I kept drawing them forever and ever, they would never touch? Okay? The top and the bottom. Those two sides are parallel. Because if I just kept drawing them forever and ever, they'd never touch. Now, Nakai, what about these ones, my left and my right side? Would these be parallel? No. If I kept drawing them, they would end up touching at the top, right? Kind of like a triangle. So that doesn't work. So they do have one pair of parallel sides, which is good. I'm looking for that. And two obtuse angles. Well, if I take a look at my trapezoid here, I've got one obtuse angle. I've got two obtuse angles. I've got an acute angle and another acute angle. So could this be the shape I'm looking for? Yeah, it matches everything they told me. Let's take a quick look at J. Triangle. Do I see any parallel sides on my triangle? Any sides that if I kept drawing them forever and ever, they would never ever touch? Kylie, I see you shaking your head. Absolutely right. That's something really important that we need to remember. A triangle cannot, cannot have any parallel sides. A triangle cannot have parallel sides. They want a shape with at least and only one pair of parallel sides. So a triangle cannot be it. Our answer has to be H.